What's up, everybody? I'm so sorry that I'm late. I woke up late and I had to get these news stories late. So let's get into the mess.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am black. And coming to you all with another BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting. Before we start to get into this, like the video because you're going to like it. And make sure that you comment after. I try to talk to every single person who does a comment. I try to respond to every single one of them. Even when the people are like, oh my God, you talk too much, I say thanks. I try to respond to every single one of them. If you are new here, just know that BusyBlu and Associates here, you all work for me, and we talk about hot topics, news, and gossip, and we get down to what I think is interesting. And if you think something is interesting, you can always DM me on IG and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E, just like you see in my name. Or you can just email it to me at busyblu88@gmail.com. Either way, if you want to be a part of the fun, you can always send me those things. So let's get into it. We do have coffee and stuff in the back. So as you all are grabbing your coffee, as you all are grabbing your cookies and donuts, I went all out today. I went to Starbucks and we closed it out. I picked up everything. So there are sandwiches and stuff back there. So just feel free. I'm in a giving mood. Okay, I'm in a giving mood. Maybe it's because Howard Homecoming is coming up, but I'm in a giving mood. So going to back, and while y'all going to back, I'm going to say good morning to y'all. Good morning, and make sure you say good morning. That's how I know that you're here. I take tally. Good morning, good morning, everyone. You did make it today. Good morning. While all of that's happening in the back, and you all are getting your snacks, I'm gonna make sure that I shout out a couple of channels that I've been on, and I want to make sure that you know to be there, subscribe, or at least watch the video that I was in. Okay, that way more people start asking me to come on their videos because they know that all of the busy bees gonna go over there and show up and show out. So even if you don't subscribe to their channel, which you probably should, at least to watch the video that I was in. Okay, what's up, Cherry on Top? Come on, Cherry on Top. It's real early in the morning for that to be your name, Gra. Come on, Cherry on Top. Good morning, Shay. Good morning. So while everybody's getting their stuff, everybody's getting their snacks and stuff in the back, let me tell you some channels that you need to make sure that you are watching and that I was a part of. The first one is, y'all know that every week me and Jessica Milagros from Big Brother 21, we go over and have the exit interviews with people from the Big Brother house. Today we're going to be interviewing Mimi, actually in a couple of hours. So if you have questions about to Mimi that you want to ask or things that you need answered, put those in the comments. I'll show a quick clip. When you get out around this person that you had outside of the house, and you talked about this person that you had outside of the house, but we saw you get really close to Blue. So what was this connection that you had with Kenzie and the person you kept talking to the camera and saying you loved, and Blue? What is that gonna child? He talked for ages. So you want to go see that video, please go to Girl Let's Agree to Disagree. This is what it looks like down here. Can one of my mods put it in the chat for me so that people know to go there? Next up, the other thing that the other channel that I was on, if I'm gonna stay connected to the stuff, was yesterday. Me and Jolene Lunzer, my bestie for the restie, we went live to talk about Big Brother's episode last night, and we had so much fun. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe.
And Felicia goes, 1.6 billion. Okay. I'm in real estate and all these things. Okay. Yeah, 27 minutes isn't even an episode, Stacks. It's killing BusyBlu. Okay.
This is so many things. That live was so much fun. And I think it was because the episode made it so much fun. If you're not a subscribe, make sure you go to subscribe to Jolene Lunzer. We do videos together on our podcast that we have together called Sip and Key with Busy and Jolene. But for now, just go subscribe to her, watch that video, and make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Even if you put in the comments, I want y'all to go to this is your job. I want you to go to the comments of these videos. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna make sure. Oh, I already deleted the first one, but I'm gonna make sure that each one is in a description box. Your job, do you know what I'm saying? Is to go to at least 2 of them and say, "Oh my God, Busy sent me here. This is such a great channel." Oh my God, Busy sent me here. This is such a great channel. You don't even have to subscribe. Look, we're trying to move. We trying to get up there together. Y'all need to help me. Okay. Just help me out, okay? That's your job. These are insiders trader secrets. Go over there. Oh my God, Busy sent me. This is the best channel ever. Okay, you don't even have to subscribe. Just comment that and leave. Okay, that's what I'm saying to you. This is your job. Do your job, Emily. Why is no one ready? I think I'm gonna watch The Devil Wears Prada today because all of the quotes just came to me. But this is my bestie for the restie. Jolene, we had so much fun. Next one that you all should, at least the video that you should watch is wait. Get that done. I did a video with the Couch Potato Queens. They had just reached their 1.5K subscribers, and so I just did a video with them. It was a lot of fun. Just go there, watch the video, let them know that you enjoyed it, you're excited for them, even if you're not.
V did, I believe.
Oh, V did. Okay. So you said you like
Jujubee's one of mine.
Jujubee is not one of my favorites. You better not even get it twisted.
Jujubee's one of my favorites.
I'm trying to write down who the girls like. That's what I'm just trying to. It got really aggressive, so you're gonna want to watch that one. But we talked about drag queens. So if you're into RuPaul's Drag Race or just drag in general, like we talked about that, I know my favorite drag queens are Monet Exchange, Brob the drag queen, and Manila Lazan. I love her. I think I feel like I love her the most, Manila Lazan. So go over there, watch the video, comment what I told you to comment. Do your job. Okay. I think I only have a couple left, and then we're gonna get into some stories, y'all. I'm sorry. I just want to make so I had a situation that happened this week, and it made me very frustrated. And you cultivate relationships as YouTubers, as friends. And I think sometimes people get too big in YouTube, and then they forget the people that they know, or the people that they did videos with and stuff like that. And I had I don't want to say a crisis, but I had a situation that really frustrated me. So I always try to make sure it don't matter how big I get, and maybe this is the Pisces in me, I'm never gonna forget to say subscribe, watch this video, watch this thing, especially if it was funny to me or I want to send people there. I'm always gonna do it. So I want to make sure that I'm doing my just due. So if you're like, oh my God, get to the stories, Busy, there's a reason why I'm doing this. And I think I'm gonna do this during all the videos. What else? I think that's yes. And then I also want to share this video. Because I want this video's numbers to go up. Also, in the realm of Big Brother, I did a podcast with the Reality Kingdom podcast. This was before yesterday, because yesterday I couldn't stop laughing. Before yesterday, one of the best podcasts I have been on in a long time. It was so much fun. It's just 3 queer men, Black queer men, who were just talking about Big Brother. It's hard in the Black space to it's hard in the it's hard in the Black queer space or Black space to find people who like Big Brother. So it was so much fun to watch this. We had so many differing opinions, and just make sure y'all go in and watch them in this. Giving that Black girl over there because she's not. What does she give? What is she gonna say at the end of the game when they're like, "Why should we vote for you? What was your biggest move in the game?" Girl talking in the storage unit. Nothing. You didn't do nothing.
It's gonna be top 9. She still got time. She don't
have time because now she's evicted. Um, she don't have time because now she's evicted. Make sure you go to this video again. I'm gonna put all of these videos in the description box, and then we're gonna get into the news. And the last one I want to make sure that you all go to is that because I'm gonna start with this story. So Debonair, he had a video about the whole Lysandra mess, and I went in just for a second so I could talk to everybody. It has been so much fun. Let me just give y'all a quick second of this. Whoa, no, that got big. That's all I was saying. And hey, Quasha,
Quasha.
Quasha.
I know,
Quasha.
and it doesn't. My name is not usual, so I don't trip when people mispronounce my name. It's not the most common name in American.
So it's Quasha.
It's the Quasia. You can call me Quasia to make it easier.
My bad, QQ. I did not mean to disrespect you like that.
It's okay. It's cool.
The video was fun. Make sure you go watch it. Go click on it. Make sure you like the video. All you gotta do is be like, "Oh my God, Busy sent me here. Your channel's so great." He'll love it. And speaking of scheming and scamming, let's get to our first story of the day. They said that, speaking of Rashandra and LaQuandra, this lady is scheming and scamming. So I was tagged in this clearly by someone, and that's not her name. Chandra is not her name. Okay, y'all know we call her Chandra over here, but in real life, they barely calling her too. Oh, I should have downloaded this photo. I'm going to read some of the names. Yo, I don't know who this person is, but he did a tiki-taki. Oh, he did a tic-tac. Let's click on the tic-tac. Pause for me. And then I'm going to read some of the names.
The audacity of this woman to lie, steal, scam, cheat, and get exposed by her wife, and she still comes on TikTok to have Tuesday devotion. Lysandra, whatever your name is, that's not even her real name, because I did some deep digging last night. I could not sleep. This story had me in a fucking chokehold. When I tell you I was all over the internet, spent over $50 trying to find her police record, trying to find everything on this lady, because I'm like, Rayshonda, we need to find out who this lady is. I don't even know where to start with this story, but I'm going to drop what I have and I'm going to wipe my hands clean because this is too much for me. This whole situation have me out here looking like I'm Inspector Gadget. So she filed for bank.
But to be honest, you are giving Inspector Gadget. This man said, I've been going through police records. Like, you got to take some accountability. You got to take some type of accountability because he went through and found all the. Oh my God, y'all, let's watch it. Okay, let me shut up.
For bankruptcy back in California in 2014. This is all public knowledge, by the way. She has 2 pages of aliases. A lot of them don't even sound like her name or.
Oh, y'all, what show is it? Oh. Was it Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12 or 13? Where the girl came up and was like, Drew and Ralph, they have so many aliases. Y'all have so many aliases. It was the rental garage, right? Okay, somebody remind me. I think it was like season 12 or 13 where this random lady came in and was like, they have so many aliases. They have several aliases, and apparently Drew and them have a lot of aliases, and it sounds like so does LaCondra. LaCondra is out here. She said, my name's your name, his name, her name, their name. Her name is everybody's name. LaCondra been out here doing it for years. Yo, Rashonda, you didn't know anything about this lady. You didn't know anything about this lady. He said it was they said it was season 14. Intergalactic Defender. Yo, thank you so much. You're helping keep it this raggedy ass show afloat. Put your B's in the comments, please, for Intergalactic Defender. It means a lot to me. Pay me to work for me. That's how it goes over here. Okay. It was Fatum. They had all the aliens. It was Fatum. Her name was Fatum. They had so many aliases. There's so many aliases. Well, it sounds like LaCondra got a million aliases too. And I don't know if he works for the government. But it sounds like, and these beats are for you, Intergalactic Defender. I want to make sure that you get all of the things that you deserve. It sounds like LaCondra has enough. Anyway, she 46. Child, if I had to play a guessing game gun to head, I would have lost. Okay, let's get to it, y'all. Oh no, I didn't mean. I guess I
look
could
like her name. This woman is a scammer.
We
I'm going
know.
to show you this page, but there's another page that has over like 50 different addresses that this lady has lived at. She has an active case. I believe this is the case about the
Hold
loan
on,
that-
hold on. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the places she has lived. Oh my God. Okay, if I think about the places I've lived, I have one residence since I can like register for anything. One residence in New York, one in the District of Columbia, two in Maryland, one in Virginia. So that's 5. One in Vermont. So that's 6. 6. And I'm younger than her. But y'all be moving that much? Ursula says she lied about her age too. No. Is she? How old are you? Wait a second, Ursula. Now, don't come in here and start no mess and not give us the tea. So, how old is she? Okay, let's get back to it. This lady big. She is a scammer.
She has an active case. I believe this is the case about the loan that Rayshonda was talking about. She has an eviction from 2012. She still owes $1,700 that she hasn't paid yet. Again, public knowledge. Another eviction. This is Rayshonda's petition to dissolve the marriage. The final hearing is November the 21st. So let's hope and keep our fingers crossed that this goes well for Rayshonda. This is the most recent eviction and it has Rayshonda's name on it. And this was the first eviction hearing that was back in like May, I want to say. Yeah, May. I've seen a lot of creators share a lot of other stuff about this lady, and I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about this anymore. Rayshonda was definitely sleeping with the enemy, and it's just sad, but I'm glad that she's like trying to like move on from this. I appreciate her for sharing her story, and I see that a lot of you guys are interested, so I'm glad that you're here with me on this journey trying to figure this out, and I'm glad that I'm not the only one that this story has in a chokehold. But I want to hear from you guys. What is the biggest shocker to you from this story?
Child, be careful what you ask for, because these girls come out and then they will let you know what was going on. So that's crazy. I want to make sure that I'm always going to be keeping up on that story and letting y'all know what the heck was going on with all of it. I think I have one more part of it. And this is just like a quick little video. So hold on. I'm not going to play. Oh, I should turn off the sound. But these the cases draw. Child, sad to see. As I told y'all, I'm gonna try to keep up as much as possible with the story, but that is a mess. Now let's get on to something else. I want to make sure quickly that so I talked to my partner about this. Because it was so interesting. As y'all know, I talked, I'm in the realm of politics. And if y'all not, Nancy Pelosi had decided not to be the Speaker of the House anymore. Child, and it was now a Republican House because y'all didn't get out and vote. as y'all should. See, y'all always worried about who's gonna be the president. You need to be worried about who's gonna be your senator and who's gonna be your House representative. But I'm gonna leave that one alone. But y'all caught that. Y'all remember Kevin McCarthy, okay, who became the Speaker of the House? Child, he had to do everything he could. He was making so many concessions with every person that he could in order to be the Speaker of the House. So for those of y'all who need a little bit more background, the Speaker of the House is the third most important person in the United States of America, okay? First person is the president. The second person is the senator, the vice president, who actually sits over Senate. And then the third person is the Speaker of the House, who speaks and leads the House. Child, y'all remember so much stuff that was going on. And how Kevin McCarthy, they voted a million, like it was a record breaking. I can't remember how many times specifically they voted, but they had to keep voting over and over and over and over again just so he can get this seat. He wanted the seat so bad, he made so many concessions. One of the concessions were, if we don't like how you doing your job, we can say, we don't want here no more. And apparently, because he talked across the aisle, which you should be doing as the Speaker of the House, in order, okay, for the people to get their jobs, because I live in the DMV area where a whole lot of people work for the federal government, okay? And if they shut down, they miss a whole lot of money. And there's a lot of people who does not want to miss those money that checks. They got stuff, they got bills to pay for, okay? Well, he talked across the aisle to try to make sure that, look, how do we make sure that Americans have jobs and money and there's stuff that we can pay for so that we don't have a shutdown? Child, the Republicans do not like that, okay? I think it was Matt Gaetz specifically, but they said, oh, you want to talk to the Democrats? We are saying X-nay. We're gonna 86? We're gonna 86 him, okay? We're no longer, and this is something he agreed to. So it was shocking to me when it started on Wednesday, and it was so shocking to me when this was going on. But also, this was one of the major concessions that he made to try to get this job. Y'all remember he was doing people's toes, okay? He was giving manis and patties in order to get this job. And one of the concessions he made was that he would be able to be voted out. And now look at him. Well, we've heard that he has decided that he is not going to even fight this. He's not going to run again. This is from CNN Politics. I'm going to read this verbatim. Representative Kevin McCarthy said, even though he is no longer the Speaker of the House, he does not regret the choices that led to his ouster from the position. You on the wrong side of justice, to be honest. Sorry. Okay, you thought it was so cute to be a Republican and Speaker of the House, and then you're on the wrong side of justice. I don't regret standing up for choosing governance over grievance. It is my responsibility. It is my job. Was these past tense. I do not regret negotiating. Our government is designed to find compromise. I don't regret my efforts to build coalitions and find solutions. I was raised to solve problems, not create them, he said at his news conference. McCarthy said being the Speaker was one of the greatest honors. You barely got that. And that he leaves the post with a sense of pride, accomplishment, and yes, optimism. Y'all, if y'all want to hear more about the story and what's going on with him losing his job, that he decided, yes, I'll give it up. And during his concessions, y'all go to CNN. I'll make sure the story is also out there for you all to look at. So I don't know how many people are in politics, but who y'all think is about to be the new Speaker of the House? I already heard some names floating around. I'm too close to the situation, so I can't say anything. But who y'all think is gonna be the next Speaker of the House, and who would you like to be the Speaker of the House? Next up, this is from Hollywood Unlocked. Y'all remember this girl had us in the chokehold for a while, okay? Y'all remember the young lady who went missing? Child, and everybody talk about becoming Inspector Gadget. Now, I'm into true crime, so I'm just bringing this up because I remember this was so interesting to me. It was a young lady who went missing after a party, okay? And people were trying to figure out if some boys in the party did it. I remember it was this young lady I was following. She was like, listen to the man in the back. He's gonna say, I don't know about da 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 da. So they were trying to figure out what happened to the girl, who killed the girl, if the girl was murdered or whatever. Well, you know, surveillance footage came out later from the hotel that she was so drunk that she went into a part of the hotel that was blocked off, and she locked herself into a freezer. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever worked in food service, but I have. And without a drop of alcohol, when you're in a freezer, it's hard to open those doors if you've been in it for too long. Okay. Sometimes you got to kick and give your body all your body weight to get out of those freezers, because if you stay in those freezers too long, it kind of like insulates itself, and then like it's hard. That's why you got to pull those handles. They got those handles and stuff in the freezer. Child, she went into the freezer and she died in there. Well, it looks like there was a settlement that was reached with the walk-in freezer. My whole thing is, and this is what really bothered me and kept me up with the case, why was that even available for anybody to get into? Like, it didn't seem like the kitchen was blocked off enough where people shouldn't have gone down there. Or she said F this tape and she moved through. But there is video footage of her like stumbling through and talking to herself and laughing like she was clearly inebriated. It's a really, really sad story. But I remember her like moving and like just trying her best. And she got into the freezer. And it sounds like there was a settlement that was done, and the family is getting some money. At least that's what I assume. Oh, no sound. Video has no sound. I'll make sure that the sound is on. But it seems like the family is getting money in the settlement. It's negligence on the defendants. And alleging that they failed to secure the walk-in freezer adequately. That's what I just said. That really what I just said. So I'll make sure this story is down for you all to read if you want to hear more about it. I think I have 2 more stories, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. We got to talk about it. We have to talk about it, and a lot of people gonna be upset about this. A lot of people are going to be upset about this. But something has to be said. There is this video going around of Anthony Mackie deciding that he's not going to say anything or take any pictures with people. And my whole thing is this. I'm sorry. You are now in Marvel movies. Like, it's not like people are fans of you and you just was in Love Jones. You know, I can see Vivica A. Fox being like, I don't want to take photos. It's just not my thing. Isn't he the new Captain America? Like, you know how many dreams you're crushing? Little kids are looking at you like, oh my God, my son wants to. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, do you know how much of a dream it is with little kids? People come up to you and like, oh my God, that's the Flash. That's Iron Man. That's Captain America. Oh my God, that's Storm. Like, you cannot come into the Marvel universe. I'm sorry. And my thing is, I understand people need their privacy. They don't want people talking to them. They don't need them. But you have moved into a realm of, if everybody knows you as Cinderella, then you can't walk around in your life and children not come up to you like, oh, mommy, I need to take a picture with her. That's Cinderella. And now you're like, excuse me, no flash photography for everyone. And from what I hear, he does this to a lot of people. Like, this was not a one-off thing. It was please don't touch me. I don't want to talk to you. And it's been making its rounds across the internet. So I'm asking you all in the comments, how do y'all feel about Anthony Mackie turning down every photo opportunity anybody asks of him? Okay. Now, I get it. He wants his privacy. He does want, so then there are roles then that you shouldn't take. And I think that at this point there needs to be a clause in some of these contracts, because you can't sit here and be in the Marvel universe. The Marvel universe. Do you know what I'm saying? And there are kids who look up to you and are like, oh my God, that's I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know the universes like that. That's Spider-Man or whatever. I think that's a different universe. I'm not sure. DC, whatever. You can't be in these universes and then be like, I don't want to take a photo. Girl, you are people's superhero. You are people's superhero. Like, I'm sorry. You are people's superhero. And now you're people's superhero. And you're like, I just can't. I'm sorry. J. Esco said, busy, he having fun. He grown. He's an actor. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. He's in a show called Twisted Metal. Even though it's annoying, I think you have to be somewhat approachable to you. Exactly. Just be like, hey, just one quick one. Like, I don't want to have to talk to you, and you can't even create parameters. Like, I'm not gonna touch him, and I don't want to have a conversation with you. But stand behind him and do this or whatever, or even do whatever your pose is as a superhero. You cannot be in these major universes as a superhero. I remember my fiance was so excited. I was like, oh my God, this is now going to show how Anthony Mackie is becoming the best. He's now going to become the man. I don't even know what role the man's going to play, but even my fiance was excited about it. And can you imagine how little kids feel or other people feel who are like really ingrained into the universe? And here he is being like, ew, don't touch me. I'm sorry. Somebody had to say it, because I've seen a lot of comments where people like, he doesn't have to take pictures with anyone. You don't have to do anything. But my thing is, you knew the job before you took it. If you didn't want people to recognize you or people to care or want to take pictures with you, go into politics. Oh, sorry, that really, it's just, this is, let me leave it alone. I think that's actually my last story. So as we went through all the stories, y'all, tell me how you felt about I need to get an emoji for this one. Put a camera in the comment section if you want to be on the Anthony Mackie case, okay, to see what's going on with the Anthony Mackie case. Okay, tell me how you felt about it. Make sure you put your camera in first, and all of this will be in the description box. Put your camera into the chat and then let me know how you feel about it. That lets me know that you're on the case and these are the things that you found. The next story, put your just put an icicle, a snowflake into the chat and then tell me what you felt about everything that was going on with Ariella and the woman who went into the freezer. Do you also feel like, yes, there needs to be millions of dollars paid to the family? And do you like true crime? Tell me more about that. That's how I know you're on that case. Don't do anything. Just say Kevin McCarthy. No, put the United States flag and tell me, who do you think should be the next Speaker of the House and why they should be the next Speaker of the House? If you have any updates and everything on that, girl, put your side eyes in the chat, okay, or in the comment section, and let me know what's going on with all these aliases. With all of these aliases, I want to thank each and every person who came into here. Major shout out, put your B's in the comments for Intergalactic Defender for the super chat. You are keeping this raggedy ass show afloat. I've been on here 30 minutes, which is way too long. If you want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely streaming right now. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Fun. Till next time.